Covering election 2016, four candidates fighting to fill the seat by retiring Congressman Ander Crenshaw took the stage at Jacksonville University last night. It was a debate hosted by JU and News4Jax. All four pledging support for Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump, but they didn't share the same view on every subject. No surprise there. Channel 4's Chris Parento joins us live with a recap of the debate. Chris, no big fiery debate, but it was interesting nonetheless.
It was very interesting, Bruce. Nothing too fiery, but these four candidates hit on a lot of hot-button issues, things from trade to taxes to whether or not Jacksonville is a sanctuary city. A lot of people that were in attendance last night that we spoke to after the debate said they were very happy with the answers that these candidates gave. The four candidates vying for Ander Crenshaw's congressional seat got a chance to make their pitches to local viewers last night. The candidates each took their turns on illegal immigration, all four saying that our nation's borders need to be secured, and they support Trump's plan for building a wall.
I believe everybody's in agreement with that because it threatens our national sovereignty. The second thing is that we need to identify these people. The federal government has failed us in identifying the people who are left in our cities and our state.
They need to be identified and needs to be a process of deportation commenced, but that process should only begin after we close the borders and do not allow the invasion to continue.
In fact, we have tourist visas for 90 days. We have work visas. We have H-1 and H-2 visas. If you want to come here, you need to come here legally. The problem is all of the economic detriment that happens in this country when we allow unsecure borders. So how are we going to, the question is how are we going to afford it? Really the question is how can we not afford to?
Former Sheriff John Rutherford talked about his accomplishments as the leader of JSO, but also explained previous comments saying that the group Black Lives Matter should be labeled a hate group.
Now, they may not go out and commit the violence themselves, but they certainly use their rhetoric to light the fuse under individuals like Micah Johnson, who killed 5 Dallas, Texas police officers. And that's another reason I'm in this race, because 5 Dallas, Texas police officers were killed by a culture of death and violence that I've seen begin to take deep root in this country. And I've talked about it for the last 12 years as sheriff. That's why I'm in this race.
If you missed any of last night's debate, we've posted it in its entirety on our website, news4jax.com. Reporting live in Arlington this morning, I'm Chris Parento, Channel 4, the local station.
Chris, thank you. There are three other candidates in the race who weren't part of last night's debate. They didn't meet the criteria for an invite. Steve Kaufman, Ed Malin, and Deborah Katz-Puchel did not meet the 3% threshold in the recent UNF News4Jax poll. All three have accepted an invitation to appear on This Week in Jacksonville with me on August 28th at 9 a.m. right here on Channel 4. Now, Kent will moderate another debate tonight. Democrats running in House District 5 set to square off at 8 o'clock. Watch it live here on Channel 4 and streaming live on news4jax.com.